Everywhere you look in the airport, there are signs. Signs on the roadways and parking areas, wayfinding signs in the terminals, even pandemic-era signs reminding travelers to wear a mask. Who creates these signs, and how do they find their way to the public? In a workshop located underneath the airport's busy D concourse, a 4-person team works behind the scenes designing and fabricating much of the airport's signage.
It's our responsibility to make sure that every signage on the airport is updated and it's safe.
These sign makers use graphic design software to create their designs and special printers and materials to fabricate them. Once the work in the shop is done, they head up to the terminal, roadways, or airfield for installation.
We have responsibility for signage that really takes the passenger from where they access the airport from the roadways, all the way in past the curb through ticketing, and all the way to their gate, and then absolutely back the other direction. So we have wayfinding signage pretty much everywhere to assist our passengers get wherever they need to go.
Sign makers at LAS create everything from public-facing directional signs and airfield markers to safety messages in employee break rooms. Different areas call for different specifications, standards, and materials. For the sake of uniformity and clear communication, many signs feature international symbols seen in airports around the world.
Most signage has standards that we follow. So for instance, if it's out on the airfield, there's most certainly FAA standards and regulations that we have to follow. If it's out on our airport roadways or public roadways, we have to follow standards that are set by Department of Transportation.
The airport sign shop provides valuable service in making sure airport customers know where to park and check in, how to get to the security checkpoint, and even where to grab a bite to eat. Each employee in the sign shop possesses valuable skills and works day to day, often on tight deadlines. They're also responsible for maintaining and replacing signs, such as those on the airfield, which are prone to sun damage and must adhere to FAA standards, and even applying decals required for airport-owned vehicles. Many of their installation jobs have them maneuvering around the people and equipment involved in the busy operations of a bustling airport. Since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, the airport sign makers' work has been in high demand. Health guidance initially called for social distancing and hygiene messaging, and the sign shop delivered, sourcing materials and working tirelessly to print and install posters, floor decals, window clings, and more. They kept pace as public health guidance and messaging evolved, replacing and removing signage as needed.
And there is high demand for the sign shop always. They also consistently meet that demand and exceed everyone's expectations. They're just a fabulous group.
Next time you're in the airport, making your way from the parking garage to your gate, or from your gate to baggage claim, follow the signs and know there's a dedicated team at LAS responsible for them.